All right, I'm gonna show how I sharpen a knife. I've got a Lansky extra fine steel sharpening stone or diamond. I've got a Kershaw, I think it's called a Thistle knife. So what I do is I just try to find the angle. What I do, I'll lift. I know you can't see it on the camera, but I'll try to lift till there's no more shadow. And then what I do is probably medium to light pressure, and all I'm doing is chasing that edge. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I kind of lean on it a little bit as I come down here, and then less pressure as I go back. And all I'm trying to do is make it uniformed and trying to create a burr. You can speed it up, you can kind of hit the edges, and then I feel. So what I'm trying to do now, again, is feel for that burr. Kind of got a light burr on that. And then I reverse sides. And again, probably about 20 degrees, 22, 23, somewhere in there. And I'm trying to hold that angle with my right hand and kind of lead it with my left hand. So again, just chasing the edge, trying to hold that angle like that. And again, I'm feeling. And once I think I got that burr, what I do now is I refine my edge. Like I said, this isn't rocket science. And I chase it down. Another thing, guys, when you do it, don't lead off your tip here. Once you get to that tip and you think you're hitting that edge, stop. Again, I come here, chase that edge, chase the edge, and chase the edge until I think that I've knocked that burr off. And I'm kind of checking it right now. If it'll stick to my thumbnail, it's kind of not on the edge or the tip of it, but everywhere else. So that tells me I need to concentrate a little bit more on that tip. This isn't a great video, but you kind of get an idea how I do things. And like I said, we're just coming through, chasing that edge, refining the tip. Again, with about medium pressure. Nothing special. Probably need to oil my stone a little bit. I hadn't done that. Totally forgot about that. I'm feeling okay. I got the tip pretty good. Everything's pretty good. And as you can see, I don't know if you can catch or not, that edge is shiny and it's uniformed. A little bit of the grit from the stoning on my finger, you can see it. But so yeah, that's basically about it, guys. If the knife or the edge is sharp already or kind of sharp, I would recommend a fine or extra fine stone just to touch up. Try to leave as much material on the edge or the knife that you can. I've actually, over the years past, sharpened knives like I was sharpening crazy. Like I would come back and sharpen a knife that was kind of dull, but not real dull. And what you're doing is you're taking the material off that edge and you're shortening the life of the edge or the knife itself, or you'll actually deform what you already got there. In other words, you would misshape. Like if you come through, you'll have like a straight edge here and then a curve instead of a full belly. So I would recommend like either a fine or even extra fine once the edge is sharp, and just barely touch up. You don't have to go through heavy sharpenings. And it's again, according to what kind of edge you want. Do you want a good working edge, which is not that sharp, which will hold the edge longer, versus a super sharp knife where it'll dull super quick? So I would recommend a good working edge for everyday tasks. I do have knives that I sharpen as sharp as I can get it. But I have a kind of like a Stockman knife. Maybe your main blade have it as sharp as you can, and your other two knives or two blades, I would have them like a utility or a good working edge. And guys, that's basically about it. And then I come back and I strop. Hang on a second, I'll show you when I strop. So this is my strop. It was an old belt that had broke, and I just basically put it on a piece of wood and screwed it down to it. I think I got green compound on this. What I do is I lightly, just kind of lightly hit it, chase the edge. Probably if I sharpened at 20 degrees, I want to do this maybe 18 degrees. Just because the leather itself, I kind of wrap around that edge. You don't want to overdo it. I don't put a lot of pressure on this. I see guys doing this. I think that's fine. I don't think you're being uniformed when you do it. So I always take my time, come back, strop it. How long do I normally do it? Just check it until you feel that edge refined. Like I said, I think that's pretty good. Guys, that's pretty sharp. But anyway, tell me what you think. Appreciate it.